I was like, damn, this guy looks cute. But that's not the point today. Today we'll be talking about self-love and how to take action. But before we do that, I gotta find a place to sit down and maybe grab bubble tea.
Head east on Pandora Street toward Duffy Avenue. Turn right onto Duffy Avenue.
Oh shit. So I've decided to do it in the car instead. Yo, if you or someone you know have ever complained about how ugly you look, or like you were never born handsome, let me tell you, you're not alone. Honestly, I'm pretty sick of like hearing people saying, oh, I'm not born a model, I'm not handsome, I'm not pretty. Like, we all get it, Bob. But I get to stand in front of the mirror every single day to see how cute this guy was. Especially today when I got my own haircut. I did my own haircut and then stood in front of the mirror, started brushing my eyebrows, and I was like, shit, man, this guy's cute. And guess what happened? The guy in the mirror told me the same thing. That's what I'll be discussing today, and by the end of this video, I want to see you guys doing the same thing, complimenting yourself and calling yourself cute. All you have to do is to just follow along. My name is Dannikin from DannikinSia.com. Today I'll be teaching you X number of ways you can start loving yourself and live life without abundance and fear. Let's get into it. Number one, all you have to do is always stay positive. All you need is honestly just yourself. Sometimes you do need people to make you happy, but most of the time you could be happy by yourself. You could never satisfy everyone in life. You can never make everyone happy. So why do you want to spend so much time making others happy? And don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't want to make people happy, it's that once you decide to make yourself happy, eventually the other people will become happy, because you need self-love before you're able to give love. So basically what I mean is that love, everyone can give you love, but no one can give you self-love. And if you get self-love, you'll eventually spread love to other people. Number two, tell that person in the mirror that he's fucking cute. He or she is fucking cute. Like, let's say I'm talking to the mirror right now. I'm talking to a camera. It's kind of like a mirror. Be like, dude, you're cute. Think crazy as that, it will say back to you that you're fucking cute. That's crazy. So I ended up coming home because it ran out of battery. But I'm so tired now. Like, I have no energy, but let's bring some energy back. Number three, you are a badass. Never doubt yourself. If you go into a situation and you're unsure of what to do, just do something. And after you do something, never tell yourself, oh, am I doing this right? Am I doing it wrong? Because if you tell yourself you're doing it right, the chances are you'll be happier doing what you did than what you didn't do. Even if it fails, at least you're happy that you tried out your way. Number four, list down the toxic people and the people that inspire you. So toxic people can be anyone. It could be your friends, families, even your best friend. Because like, even your own best friend won't agree everything that you say. So what I've done in the past is literally, I kind of like stopped talking to the people that wasn't supportive, but it doesn't mean that it's a no forever. It's just that it's not the right time for them. So let me give you an example. When I started doing all these social media stuff, my friends was just like, my friends didn't say it to my face, but then they kind of like, oh, Dannikin, that's so lame and all stuff. So like, I just ignored them, and a few months passed by. I haven't talked to them in a while, and all of a sudden, you know, one of my friends from high school, she DM'd me. She's like, yo, Dannikin, I'm starting a clothing business. Can you help me? Like, she wanted some business advice, but dude, I don't know anything about business. But because I did social media, she kind of like, she was like, yeah, maybe Dannikin can help me. But I never take it personally in past that because she said no to me, that I'm not gonna help her. Because at that time it's a no for her. Now it's a yes for her. And I even went out of the way to go meet her, I waited for her for 3-4 hours just to meet her for half an hour because I was so excited to help her. So the lesson from there is a no is not a no. A no is just a temporary no, and never take it personally. Even if your best friend says no to you, says no to your own idea, all you have to do is just love what you do and the people will come. Number 5, toxic masculinity. So this one is not so much for the ladies, but it's a lot for the guys. Toxic masculinity. So in today's society, even in the olden society, guys have to be seen as like masculine and hiding their emotions and those stuff. So when it comes to like speaking about vulnerability, ladies tend to be more like vocal. When it comes to vulnerability, they tend to like get emotional. When something's sad, maybe they will cry. But guys, we are so tuned to society that tell us we shouldn't cry, and that's actually toxic. It's not that girls are more vulnerable, it's just that girls are more they're more open towards talking about them being vulnerable, and guys, because of masculinity, they hide it, and because they hide it, they keep all the vulnerability on the inside, which makes them more vulnerable. So be open to vulnerability and be okay with talking about your own feelings, because that way you could find your own self-love and you could do anything that you love, and without living life without abundance basically, and living life without limits when you're able to talk about your feelings and not be ashamed of talking about your feelings. Because at the end of the day, we're all humans. It's just literally just one thing that's different in your entire body. If you look at it, like, humans are the same. We all have emotions, we all fail, we all have moments where we don't have self-love, but at the end of the day, you just gotta have self-love, and eventually you spread love to others. So before I continue, I want you guys to like comment down below if you guys have ever like felt vulnerable and you guys don't want to talk about it. You guys could always like DM me if you guys want. Yeah, but if you guys are okay, comment down below about a time where you're vulnerable and how you overcame it, or something that you want to overcome. So let's keep going to point number 6. So while I was jotting down my points that I was gonna talk about, I actually saw this post from one of my friends from her story. It said, "Today I realized that I say but a lot. It might be the reason why I struggle so much with being confident and proud of my own work and achievement. Any compliment I get is immediately brushed off with a but. Any dreams I have is immediately brought back to reality with a but. But it's not my best work. But I can do better. But I'm tired. But I can't. But it costs money, but I'm not good enough often. Just saying, using it as an excuse. But I've learned to be like this." Which is absolutely right. We tend to say buts a lot because we're scared of what people would think. But what if you actually do it? Would you be happier? You said no. If you say but and you don't do it, would you be even more sad that you didn't try? You didn't at least try. So if an opportunity comes, I say just go try it. Never say no. Like, I challenge you guys to say yes to every single opportunity for 1 month, and you guys will see a tremendous difference. You'll be like, holy shit, this is one that I've never seen myself in. I'll give you guys an example. There was this event that I was contemplating whether I should go because I had a class at that time. I was like, should I skip class or should I go to the panel event to see this blogger that actually posted something on her story, and then I was like, she was inviting people, but then I think I was the only one that replied to her. And I was contemplating, I was like, should I go? Should I not go? Should I go? Should I not go? At the end of the day, I went. And that was the best decision I've ever made, because she was an amazing person, and I eventually met a lot of people because of the first person I met, which is that lady named Isabel. I'll put a link down below, or her photo right here. That's her profile. Go follow her, she's amazing. And ever since that time I've met her, like, I've changed a lot, and I've seen a tremendous difference in myself. Like, when you go through it, you don't see a difference. You just do it and you don't see a difference, but once you have time to reflect, you're like, oh my god, I actually changed a lot. You know that feeling when it's the new year and your friends are like, oh, it's gonna be a new year, it's gonna be a better year. For me, like, every single year has always been the same. But this last year was different because I started my journey around like October, November, and then I was like, holy shit, I've grown so much. At the end of 2018, I was thinking back, I was like, it was only like 2-3 months and I've grown so much because I reflected back, and 2018 was actually one of the best years so far, and 2019 is gonna be better. I'm sure 2019 is gonna be better, and I want it to be good for you guys too. Number 7, create your own brand image. For me, it's, I don't know if you guys can tell, but sometimes I have an accent because I was an immigrant. I wasn't born here in Canada, and the English I learned actually had accents. When I first came here, I was so shy of my accent that I never liked speaking to anyone that didn't sound like me, which is everyone. I know it's kind of ironic that I said you just want to be yourself, but that's the thing that I managed to be a part of, the community I was a part of. But sometimes I do have tongue slips and my accent does come out. Last time I used to be so shy over my accent, but now I don't care because it's part of my personal identity. And I want, like, when my friends hear, like, you know, like someone on the street speak the same accent as me, they're like, oh, that reminded me of Dannikin. And that's what a brand, personal brand is. You remind other people of something that they see. Number 8, don't know where to start? Start with your own story. Never be shy of your own background. I used to be so shy over like where I came from, that because most of my friends was born in Canada and I wasn't. And I would always be so shy of saying, oh, I'm an immigrant, and because usually immigrants kind of like, it's a new place for them, and then sometimes foreign. And sometimes people see immigrants as like the lower class. At least that's what I saw in my eyes, but obviously it's not. And just start with your own story, tell your own story. If you don't know, let's say you want to start a YouTube channel, you don't know where to start talking about your own story. Maybe not a lot of people is gonna care because they don't know who you are, but the right people that see it, they will understand it. And all it takes is just one loyal follower rather than 100 followers that don't care about you. Number 9 is actually, you can't spread love without being selfish. Essentially what this article is about, if most of you guys have been on airplanes, some people have not, but you know how like when you go into an airplane, it says that if you lose oxygen, the oxygen mask comes down. And what you do is you put on your own mask first, because if you can't assist yourself, you can't assist other people, you're losing oxygen. And life is the same thing. If you can't find your own self-love, how are you supposed to give love to other people? For me, I'm at that point of like being selfish and having my own self-love. Even myself, I haven't gone to the point where like I could give love, which I have to improve on. I'm not gonna lie, I have to improve on that too. Number 11 is actually a challenge for you guys. So I want you guys to make a T-chart. On the left side is something that scares you, and then on the right side is what you're gonna do with it. If I'm scared of revealing my biggest insecurity in public, what do? You go to downtown of a huge city, go downtown, grab a chair, make a sign, and say you're sharing your biggest insecurity, and just stand there and see what happens. Last but not least, it's your fears. Your fears are holding you back, and it works really well with what I want you guys to do next. Your fears are holding you guys back. And where does fear come from? Fear comes from expectation of what other people want. In today's world, you can't, even in the old world, you can't satisfy everyone. Because let's say you're trying to satisfy A, and then after you satisfy A, and then B is not satisfied, and then you go satisfy B, and once you satisfy B, C is not satisfied. So it's a never-ending chain. So, but then the best thing that you could do is to do what you want first, and then satisfy other people, but don't satisfy too many people. Satisfy the people that you know that would bring you joy in return. And we're done. Now that you know how to live life without fears, I've actually made a wallpaper telling you that you rock, you're awesome, and that no one's gonna tell you no. The link's down below, feel free to download it. It's for you guys to keep. Put it on your phone, put it everywhere. You could frame it if you want, or you could change it if you want. But the point here is, have some self-love and start taking action today. Now that you know how to call yourself cute, you should always live positively. But what about seeking discomfort and living your dreams? I've prepared a video just like that about seeking discomfort next week. So stay tuned next week. If you really like this video, be sure to like, subscribe for more personal growth and personal branding videos, and be sure to turn on the notification button the bell if you guys want more videos like that, or comment down below about something you fear and how you're gonna get over it, and also like something that you're vulnerable for and how you overcame it. Why is my skin so bright? I'm meant to be more energetic, but I'm just so tired that I just want to be real with you guys. I don't want to fake being energetic when I'm not, and I just want to be a real person, talking to you guys face to face, just have a conversation, you know. So once again, it's been Danni. See ya.